What's good, home skillets? We are back, wrenching hard body on the S12. So this subframe is gonna come out. Right now, no, because I got a little mad because I got brake cleaner all over my clothes. Not that I really care, but I'm a little upset about it. The one thing I learned about this car is that I did not know that it had a rear toe adjustment. I know that the camber was unadjustable, but I did not know that it had an eccentric for toe. That is literally cool as heck. And here's this R200 long nose. And the one thing I'm confused about is if this R200 is literally the same R200 that's in the 240. I know it's not. This is the R200 long. The S13 has an R200 short, but I wonder if it's literally just a longer version of the R200 in the 240. It's literally an R200 long. But anyway, there's a diff. We got both trailing arms out. Toss them over here. We are changing every last bushing on this car, touching every single bolt on this car. We're gonna get to the front soon. Once I get that rear subframe out, then I'm gonna take out these lower control arms and stuff. No need to take out the front subframe because there's no bushings for the front subframe. And the front of the car's kind of been cleaned up for the most part. But the one thing that I do wanna do is undercoat the entire car, do a rust prevention, weld things that have holes, such as that. Literally, you can say hello to, the engine and stuff. Look at this. All the way through that thing. But anyway, we got trailing arms out. We're gonna change these bushings. I gotta find these bushings. Now that's the hard part. Now I read in some forums that I am no longer a part of because people are mean, that Z32 bushings are really, really close because they have a rear trailing arm setup exactly like this, but they're a little bit off, so you have to shave them down a little bit, which is fine with me. I have no problem putting in extra work for the car that I love. So, the next episode of this, I'm not ending the video right this second, but the next episode will definitely be taking the diff out, and I have to jack up the rear, relocate the jack stands so I can actually remove the subframe. But this car, now that I'm taking it apart, it is rusty, but it's not as rusty as Rusty, the 87 Accord LXI 5-speed manual swap hatchback that is still in the junkyard about to get crushed. I actually don't have a lot of rust on this car, home skillets. It's pretty high, which makes me believe that I can actually get this thing, I can bring this thing back. I'm destroying all the brake lines because I kind of want to give myself a reason to redo them all, even though I'm going to redo them all anyway. But we're going to redo all the brake lines. Obviously we're going to do solid lines from the front to the back, but then once we get to this little split and stuff, we're going to have to do steel braided lines. Hopefully they make them in various lengths. Pretty sure that they do. There's that. And I do want to clean this diff up. I'm pretty sure the diff fluid in this hasn't been changed in a long time. But I'm starting to question a lot of the stuff in this car because the bolts were literally lubed. Like they were greased. They were literally greased with new grease, not old grease. Because old grease wouldn't even be there anymore. So I'm actually getting really, 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 really confident in this whip. I never lost confidence in it. I never lost, the love for it. But, once I take a break and I come back, I start doing things start to really just fall into place. It's like this car was literally meant to be worked on. I got to take out that bracket, remove the diff, boom, 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 4 bolts. The drive shaft's already off, which is great. And hopefully we can weld that diff or maybe put in some type of actual viscous LSD or something like that. But I'd rather the welded diff because welded diffs are more predictable. Yeah, man. This is going to take a lot, but it's going to be totally worth it because I've spent a lot of time on this interior and we're definitely going to bring this crap back. So stay tuned, home skillets. I got to source a lot of parts, starting with the bushing kit. We're going to clean up everything. So stay tuned, homies. Peace out and have a nice day.